Yo, 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 we are back. We got the NFL Bet Show with me, Ryan from No Border Sports, and Joe Stevens from Seahawk Talk.
Yeehaw! Ready to make some bets tonight?
Yeah, buddy. Oops. Oops. Get a little trigger happy with the soundboard here.
What's new? You're always trigger happy with that soundboard. See, exactly. This guy, for everybody that's watching, this guy was fucking ready with that before I even said anything. He was like, oh, if he doesn't say anything, I'm going to say something, and I'm going to hit that drop.
That's the one button I there's a couple buttons I know exactly where they're at on this thing already. So it's like I know where it is without even looking. You know what I'm saying?
No.
It's
Yeah.
middle on the right, on the edge. Yeah, so it's bang right there. I know it. Like,
yeah,
look,
I just got a
directly
keyboard.
at you.
Pardon?
Oh, I was gonna do it no hands, but I realized you can't see that if I had already looked at it or not. So yeah, we got our NFL bet show, which we will be talking about what we think is going on. You got the. Should probably just get right into it. You got the
FanDuel.
Yeah.
Yeah, FanDuel up right now.
Go
Would
ahead
you
and
like
share
me to
that
share
weekly.
the screen?
Yes, please.
Okay. Share.
All right. Here we are. What we got on the docket today?
This first one, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Everybody that's watching, everybody that's placing money on this, the Packers are, the Falcons are favored by 1.5 points. I think the Packers are gonna outright win this game. I put my money on the money line right there. What do you think, Ryan?
I do too. I think they're gonna win. Hold on one
I
second.
do too. That's one of those where I don't even care about the spread. I think the Packers are going to win this football game. I really do, and that's in my gut and in my just by watching both those teams last week.
Yeah, the Packers surprised me. And I just don't know if the Atlanta Falcons can pull it out.
I don't. They're at home. I'll give them that. They're at home. But the thing is, I think the Packers are better than a lot of people are giving them credit. Their first string wide receiver is out, Christian Watson. But
He's
other
out.
than that, he is out. But I don't think he played a whole lot last week against the Bears. I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think the Packers win this football game as long as Aaron Jones is healthy and Aaron Jones is on track to play. So there's that.
Yeah, but the on track to play doesn't mean that he can't get hurt real easily when he's playing. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally get. I totally agree with you. But even backup, they have AJ Dillon. Right, they still have a solid backup running back.
Yeah.
Let's look up right now. Aaron Jones injury, questionable. So I guess it is a 50-50 chance. Oh, the Shaw Show says Watson is questionable. So Christian Watson, so he's not 100% out, I guess.
Yeah, we got to get our facts straight on this one. Jeez.
You're right. My fault. I 100% thought he was out. I think the Packers win this game.
Okay.
What do you think?
So since we don't know if Christian Watson's out, I'm just gonna say they're gonna win, right? right now, I think you got to just go with like a push on the injuries, right?
Well,
So
they're 1.5 point underdogs, anyways. I think they win without those guys. I really do.
okay,
I think.
well, you can do that. I'm just saying, I right now as it sits, I think they can win also,
Mhm.
but it might depend on like a Christian Watson. But as it goes right now, I'll take the Green Bay Packers.
To win the game or cover the spread.
I'm gonna go to win the game. I guess
Okay.
cover the spread could be a little dicey. That 1 point is or that 1.5 is a little.
Well, no, they're actually they're plus 1.5. So if you have them winning the game, they'll cover it for sure. Obviously.
Well, I thought you needed to. I thought the plus 1.5 meant that you needed to get within 2 points, right?
No. So the Falcons minus 1.5 would mean that the Falcons have to win by 2 points or more.
Okay. So yeah, then we're good. Packers.
Let's go to our second matchup here. We got the Bears at the Tampa Bay Bucks, and this is another one where I think the Bears win outright.
I
I
don't know.
oh, you don't trust in Baker?
Well, I don't know. That's the thing. Like I can't say no. I heard some talk about Baker coming in to the pretty much saying, "Hey, I know everything about these guys. This is how you know what I mean? Talk about dicing people up."
Of course, if there was one guy to fucking do it, it would be Baker going, "Hey, listen here, guys, just relax. I know
Well,
how to beat the fucking
it's
Bears."
it's some no, not the Bears, but who they play last week?
Uh,
Who was it?
Saints? No, I
No,
don't
it
know.
was I can't remember, but it was a surprise that they beat him, I believe.
Oh, the Vikings. They beat the Vikings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Um so I was like, okay, so if he knows at least one team like that, he might be a little more deadlier. For some reason, he's good on teams and for a couple of weeks and this and that, and then he implodes and he becomes a child. So
That's what I mean. I think the Bears win this fucking
I don't
game.
know. I don't
I,
know. I, hey, I'm going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
minus 2.5 points. You think
Yes.
they're going to win by 3 points or more?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll stick with you on that one. I don't know what to think when it comes to the Chicago Bears because of last week. I thought they were going to mollywop the Green Bay Packers. Next brings it to the Seattle Seahawks at the Detroit Lions. I'll let you speak on this one first, and then I will.
Uh, they, I, f- I personally feel the Detroit Lions are going to win this game.
Much of
Uh,
America does. I don't blame you.
I think they're a tough, gritty team, and it's definitely a tough team to face after you get whooped by the Rams like that. Not to say that you really got your asses whooped, but you guys
No, we
didn't.
did. We
Well,
did. Stop taking
it's
it
not.
soft on
It's
them.
not like you got a 40 burger. You know what I mean? Like
But it should have been.
it could have
I
been.
mean, let's be honest. That score,
Yeah, but
Steve-O's in the chat right now. Fucking Steve-O was like, "Hey, I'm not going to talk too much shit about you." I said, "No, do talk shit about the Seahawks. They fucking deserve. Sorry, they freaking deserve it more than any team that I watched this weekend, other than maybe the Giants. They deserve it. I get
yeah,
why I get why you'd be down on the Seahawks. I totally
no,
understand.
it's not necessarily that I'm down on the Seahawks. Well, okay, so I'm a little bit down on the Seahawks, right?
But
But
you're super up on the
I'm
Lions.
more up on the Lions. I've been watching this develop for a while, as we all have.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I thought they'd be a year further along in this development. I think
Mm,
I think the first 2 years was like a first year. Like it seemed like they had the same growing pains for the first 2 years, and then they got on track. And then it was like every year after that, you've seen incremental, incremental gains. You know what
What
I
you
mean?
want to see?
Because this is like what, his 4th year in the league. He,
Who?
Dan Campbell.
Yeah, this would.
Yeah. This is the start of his 4th season, if I'm correct. And I believe like you saw glimpses of the team for the first 2 years, of the glimpses of the team we see now in them in the first 2 years. And then you started to see more that they were actually on that way year 3. And year 4, they have really came out and I believe showed everybody we are who we said we were going to be, and we're going to get better. And I think you're in their way. You know what I mean? And they don't mean anything personal by it, but they've had a lot of shit talked about them. People don't believe in them, so they just gonna have to tattoo everybody on their way up the ladder. You know what I mean?
Well, here's my problem. I think that everybody does believe in them. And I think they're trying to put a chip on their shoulder that they don't really need to have. Truth is, stats are stats. Since 2000, a road team coming into a home team that has lost by double digits the week before against a home team that is won by a single digit the week before is 24-1 against the spread since 2000. 24-1. So let's take the Seahawks at least plus the points here. I think maybe they lose by 3 points. I think 4.5 is too much.
That's the other thing I was thinking too. Because if you guys show up, got your dander up, and and stay with them, and still lose, I think it could be definitely a close game. And yeah, you're right. That 4.5 points. Like I'd feel better with like 2.5.
Yeah, and the line has moved. It started at 6.5. So
okay.
Yeah, it definitely. The line has moved by 2 points. Maybe it was 5.5. I could be totally wrong, but it was at least at 5.5 4 days ago. And coming off the loss, I said, "Fuck, it should be more. It should be 17." The Seahawks looked like shit, but I think we win this game. I really do. Going into Detroit, I think we win this game. We bounce back. But just to agree with you, I think it's a close game. I think the margin of victory is not more than 3, so I would definitely take the Seahawks plus the 4.5. What do you think?
I don't know. I think I'm gonna take the Lions to win because nothing else.
The Lions to win, but how much? Let's just do. Do you think they cover? Do you think they beat us by more than 4.5 points, or do you think
that's why I'm just taking the money line?
Okay, you're gonna take the money line.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'm sorry, I'm not for sure about anything really, but the most thing I'm sure on is I believe the Lions are gonna win. Yeah, that's the only. And you know what I mean? That's out of all those 6 options.
No, I totally understand.
I can't even attempt to do the over or under. You know what I mean? Like I don't know. I could see.
Just about to say that.
Yeah.
We get Devin Witherspoon back this week. The 5th overall pick, possibly Jamal Adams, right, on Sunday. So why would I want to bet the over or under, not knowing? I know that Spoon's going to be there. Not knowing if Adams is going to be there, why would I want to fuck with the over/under? If there's key pieces like that,
and don't you know Jared Goff. Your team knows Jared Goff. Your coaches,
yeah, we do. He kicked the shit out of us for a long time. I posted a short the other day of Sherman absolutely knocking Goff out on the sideline. So yeah, we do know Goff pretty well.
This game could be like under 30 points combined,
or it could be way over.
Or it could be over.
It's one of those things. Bet your over under, bet your money line, bet your spread. I would not touch the over under on this because it is so touchy. It could go either way. We beat the Lions 45-42 last season, or 45-43 last season. Okay, so I don't know. I wouldn't touch it.
Yeah.
Let's move on to the next game. Done talking about the sorry ass Seahawks that lost 31-13 last weekend. Let's do the Bills. Bills favored by 8.5 at home against the Raiders. I think the Bills dominate this game. I think they win by double digits. I don't know about you. I think they're trying to bounce back from last week, showing that they still got it.
Yeah, but does that mean that Josh Allen's gonna not throw interceptions?
He might throw 2, but I still think they win by 10. If he does throw 2, I still think they win by 10.
I
hit Daytona here. I think Bills by 10. Me and Daytona agree. I can't click on it.
I'm gonna go with the over.
47.5.
Yeah.
So what would that be? 23-24.
That would be like 24-21.
Oh. Yeah.
Ish.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's where I'm gonna go.
If you're gonna do a lock, yeah, let's do it.
Because
I personally do think that the Bills absolutely smoke the Raiders this weekend. I really do.
But yet I can see different. You know what I mean? I can see both endings. You know, somehow the Raiders do well against the Bills and the Bills crumble, and then the Raiders go out and lose to a shit team next week. You know what I mean? Like
I don't see it though.
What's more Raiders than that?
Yeah, you're right. But, no, you're 100% right. But part of me just feels like, the fucking Raiders got this, or the Bills got this. Lions by 10. Yeah. Okay. Bills by 10.
Bills by 10.
The score probably accurate.
Yeah.
Next, we have the Los Angeles Chargers. Actually, they're favored by 2.5 points on the road against Tennessee. I like Tennessee to win this football game. I don't know about you. What do you think? I think Tennessee's going to run down their throats and play good defense. I really do.
Yeah. There's definitely a chance here. You always get more money betting on the underdog.
No, you do. I get that. I'm an underdog guy. I suck at gambling, guys. If you're in the chat, I really suck at gambling. This is me giving my honest opinion, but when I'm there, I bet with my fucking heart, which is
me too.
The dumbest way to do things.
The real way is when the best way to do is when your heart matches up with the odds in your favor.
Or you're just completely emotionally disconnected.
That's the time when you're like, maybe I double my normal bet. You know what I'm saying? Because the stars and the moons are aligning. Everybody else is lining up to be a sucker. I remember when the Seahawks won your Super Bowl, I almost flew to Vegas and put my rent money down for the Niners to win because I was gonna make money. It would have paid for the trip. You know what I'm saying?
You mean the Hawks?
Yeah. I was going to put money down on the Hawks because they were like, oh, Peyton Manning, this and that. And I was like, Peyton Manning has not seen an offense like the Seahawks or the 49ers yet all year long. Like it was a different tier of defense in our teams. You know what I mean? Like us two were at the top. Everybody else was a distant, like the number 2, because we were 1A, 1B, right? And 2 was a distant 2. You know what I mean? There was nobody.
You do have to understand, people going into that, the Broncos were the highest scoring offense of all time.
Yeah. That doesn't mean anything.
People forget that. The Legion of Boom stopped the highest scoring offense of all time. Stopped them at 8 points.
I have no idea what I want to do here.
I'm taking the Titans.
Money line?
Yep. I'm taking them to fucking win. Not even plus the 2.5. I will take them to fucking win.
I think I'm gonna go. I don't know. I want to kind of go the over because I feel at least the Chargers themselves could put up a 45 on a good day. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, but Tennessee's defense. Don't sleep on Tennessee's defense.
I'm not sleeping on them. I'm just saying, like, even on a good defense, you can have a great day. You know, any given Sunday, it happens. I'm just saying, like, all else fails, like,
Yeah.
if the Tennessee Titans shit the bed, if the Los Angeles Chargers were to, I'm gonna go with the over.
Over.
Yep.
All right. Go with the over. Okay, next one. Texans favored by 1 point. Again, this is basically a pick'em game. Let's be honest. Colts or Texans. I like the Texans. Just because of Will Anderson. I think he's going to get to Anthony Richardson. I think Anthony Richardson's not ready for the limelight. Go ahead.
I don't know. I think this is like a coin flip, really.
Yeah, really.
I think the better game here would be to figure out the over and under, but it's
39.5.
I know.
But that's so low.
You know what? Hit me with the over. Hit me with the over.
Over. All right. Is that okay? Now I got you. Okay. I'm building your parlay this time. Sorry, because I think we did mine last week, so I want to kind of do yours this week and see. You know what I mean?
What do you mean?
Like if we bet X amount of money, Ryan would win X amount of money. If these are all right.
Gotcha.
Fuck it. Give me the Bengals winning this game, and I'm sure you will disagree with me just as, give me the Ravens winning this game, and I'm sure you'll disagree with me just like everybody else will. Bengals looked like shit last week. I'm sure they'll come back and prove me wrong, and they'll probably blow out the Ravens. Numbers wise, I think the Ravens are going to win.
I don't know who shows up. That's the biggest issue.
I do. I think the Bengals kick the shit out of the Ravens, but something in my guts tell me to take the Ravens.
And it's at Cincinnati.
Yeah.
Thing I like about the over and under, you don't have to make a decision on the.
I fucking hate the over under. I don't fuck with it.
I think it's a good like side bet, but also like in this scenario, it's a good like fallback. You know, I'll go with you. I'll go Ravens.
-3 or +3. Sorry. The Ravens can still lose. They can just lose by 2 or 1 point.
Yeah, let's go with that.
All right. Now let's go. The Chiefs at the Jaguars. Jaguars are actually underdog by 3.5 points. Chiefs favored by 3.5 points. Over under 51.5 in Jacksonville.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
Me too.
Sorry. I'm gonna take the spread.
Yeah, me too.
For the Chiefs. I'll take them to win outright, and I'll take the over.
Well, do you think they're going to win by more than 3 points? Is the question.
Yes.
Do you think they're going to win?
Yes.
Yeah, me too. I think this is going to be a 10-point football game. They got embarrassed on national television last week. I think the Chiefs come back swinging. Why does it have? You guys are playing at 1 o'clock on Sunday, right?
I thought so.
Yeah, you are. Yeah, definitely. Okay. Yeah, you guys are. 49ers Rams. I think the Rams are winning this game. Don't clip that because I look like a fucking dipshit. I think the 49ers are winning this game all day, obviously. 49ers are favored by 7 points. Do you think this is going to be a blowout is basically the question.
Yes, I do.
You do.
So
How
me
confident?
personally, I think the Niners will put up over 30 points, probably mid 30s, 34, 35 points. And then I don't think the Rams will get more than 14, but it could be as little as 7 or 6.
So you're taking the 49ers minus the 7.
Yes.
Okay. We got the Giants at the Cardinals. Giants favored by 4.5. I think the Giants are going to blow them the fuck out. I'm sorry. I'm not going to let you do this one. If that's okay, I'm taking the Giants minus 4.5 all day, every day.
Yeah.
Yourself?
Yeah.
I think the Giants are going to show, hey, we got embarrassed on national television this week. It ain't going to fucking happen again. That leads us to the Jets at the Cowboys. Cowboys favored by 8.5 points. Over under is 38. I almost like. Okay, go ahead. I'll do the next one. I'll do the Commanders at Broncos. Go ahead.
I'm doing Dallas Cowboys money line.
So you're not that confident that they'll win by 9 or more?
No, the Jets have a very good defense, and they might be able to stifle you. And Dak is iffy. So that's where I'm sitting right now. So I'd rather just take Giants money line. They might, who knows? They might only win by 3. They might win by 20. I don't know. Like I was looking at the over and under, and I was like, ugh. Like
that's a lot of points. Yeah.
But Dallas might have to score all of them.
No, sorry, I meant the spread. Yeah, 38.5 is not a lot. I think both defenses perform great.
Yeah.
If I were forced to take the over-under, I'd take the under.
It could be either way. I don't know. That's why I'm not even going that route right now.
Can I do my lock of the week right now?
Yeah, go ahead.
This game is my lock of the week. I'm doing Commanders at Broncos. Take under 38.5. They both fucking suck on offense. Russell Wilson's a fraud. He scored 16.8 points per game last season. He scored 16 points in the week opener. Even with Sean Payton as his head coach, he still fucking sucks. Now, keep that account. Or put that in account. Okay, is Washington's offense going to do great? No. Denver's defense is fucking good. Not going to be a lot of points scored this weekend. I'll take the under. That's my lock of the week.
Which is your pick of the week? Sorry.
Under 38.5 points.
I was just thinking that too. Yeah, that's because I thought you were going to call like the winner. Or the money line. And I was like, well, I'm going to add on the money line. And I want to put the 49ers minus 7 as my lock of the week.
That's your lock of the week.
Yep.
All right. Let's after that Oshkosh or whatever you say. Dolphins at Patriots. Dolphins favored by 2.5 points. I kind of like the Patriots to win this game.
I don't.
I know you don't. Nobody else does.
To me, it's not a late enough game to really change things for me, and it's not late enough in the season for me to really think the Miami Dolphins are going to succumb to like the elements out there.
No, my thing is, I think Belichick is going to lock down Tua.
Tua's in the Shanahan system, right?
I get that. And he has great weapons around him, but for some reason, Belichick has a knack to shut down pretty good guys. He really does. I'll take your pick on this, but
yeah, I don't. I'm going the spread here for the Dolphins.
You think the Dolphins are going to win by 3?
Yeah.
More?
Yep.
Okay.
I just don't know if the over is a good call here.
46.5. I wouldn't.
I'm just saying, like, I could see the over being a good call, but I wouldn't necessarily pull the trigger on here. But I could see that, if somebody was, a gambling man, the over could definitely be a good bet.
Which you are if you're fucking watching this show.
Well,
I'm completely disagreeing with you. I think the under is a good bet. Okay. I think Belichick shuts them down. I think me and you are 100% opposite on this Dolphins-Patriots game, and I knew we would be. I totally knew we would be going into this. I don't know why. I just had a feeling. Yeah, I like the Patriots. But next, we got the Saints favored by 3 points on the road against the Panthers.
Yeah.
Over under 39.5. Give me the over on this.
I think that's like the safest bet you could make on this game at this moment. What's your thoughts?
I agree. No, I totally agree. That's why that's why I just jumped out and said, "Give me the over," because I don't think there's a. Keep in mind, we got a Monday night doubleheader this week. It's going to be fucking awesome.
What up, Seahawks Eddie?
Seahawks Eddie, you're the GOAT. I'm glad you're here with us tonight. Let us know your picks. Let us know what you think of our picks. Ryan, you think the over 39.5. I completely agree. I think both these offenses do work.
Yeah. And even if somebody gets kind of shut down halfway through the game and doesn't produce much, I think that the other team can definitely continue scoring and bring it up. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Guys, final game of the week. Now, this is a game I like a lot. I think the Steelers win this fucking game against the Browns. Steelers at home against the Browns. Browns favored by 2.5 points. I think the Steelers bounce back and win this.
I don't know. I totally see what you're saying. You know what I mean?
Yeah, 100%. Because I think my 2 picks of the week, honestly, by knowing the Seahawks so great, I think the Seahawks bounce back and win. Not super confident about it, but if I were to make a pick on a bounce back team of the week, I think it's going to be the Seahawks. I think it's going to be the Steelers. And I just, something tells me the Steelers are going to not just cover, they're going to outright win this football game.
I think I'm going to go the over.
Over 38.5. Cleveland's defense is pretty good. Pittsburgh defense is pretty good, but I'll go with you. I'll totally go with that.
I have a feeling because, like, look, 38 points, 38.5 points. That's somebody getting 20, and that's somebody getting 19 points.
Yeah. So,
and I think you're going to have to win the ball by scoring. You're going to have to win the game by scoring points in this game. So I feel that the total's going to be over more than 40 even. So, because if each team, imagine a 24-21 game.
Yeah. So say you go with all of our odds, all of our picks this week, which chances are we're totally wrong, right, Ryan? Because let's be honest, not starting there's a reason these casinos are so rich, right? But say we were to go with all of our picks, we wager $50 on that. We win $492,203. So, yep.
Oh wow! How much did we put down on that?
$50.
Oh wow!
We'd win 500 grand, and that could buy you a nice little condo on the beach. So, yeah, like I said, we're probably gonna get about half of those wrong, but if you feel confident enough with us, go ahead and hit it.
No, don't.
Hit it. Say no again.
I said no, don't.
Do it.
Well, let's get into our hot takes, our hot picks, I guess, of the week. Let's
totally do that because
now
we gave ourselves $30 this week.
Yep, $30 on 3 different bets.
Okay.
So
you could do a dollar, and 28 if you wanted. I'm gonna do 10, 10, 10.
Yep, me too. And they'll all be separate bets essentially. They'll all be set. It won't be in a parlay. Or you can make a parlay and do your $30 all in there. You got $30 to spend. You can only make 3 different picks. So, you want me to go first?
Yeah, sure. Just tell me where to navigate because I'm
going to go Brock Purdy for plus 1.5 touchdowns again.
Let's see if we get that this week. Go scoring. Sorry, same game parlay. This website is definitely glitching out on me. Popular. Maybe. Sorry, Ryan. Just give me a second here.
You're good.
This website is definitely glitching out. Or not really glitching out. It's not really giving me any odds here. Let's go back. We're going the 49ers Rams, right? That's what you want?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Okay. TD score props, possibly. No, because we're going to do passing touchdowns. Sorry, just give me a second here. Let's go to player passing touchdowns. And it is over under 1.5.
It always is. I swear.
Yeah. So you want to wager $10 on that?
Yep, we're gonna put $10 on that.
Okay, so you'll come out with, say you put $10 down, you'd win $18.85 back.
Altogether, so it'd be I just get $18 back. So
at 19 almost.
Yeah. Okay. And then we're gonna go Debo 100 plus yards.
Okay. Let's do receiving props. Debo is actually 46.5. Do you want to take that? Or do you want to actually go for 100 plus yards?
What's the odds
So
at
80
what's the
plus
difference in
yards.
payout? Yeah, go to 80 plus yards. What's that?
80 plus yards. You want to put $10 on that when you'd come out with 42.
Is there any other options for yards?
No, that's as high as it. Oh
Okay.
yeah, 100 plus yards. Sorry. Can I clear this really quick? Debo, 100 plus yards. Put $10 on that. You'd come out with 74 doll hairs.
And it was 44.
Plus 640.
Let's do the 80.
80.
I think that's a
Okay.
definite safe bet. I wouldn't want him to get 98 yards and then, trying to go for 30 more bucks and lose out on it all.
Okay, so 42. Last bet of the night. So say Purdy hits your 18, basically let's just say 19 plus 74. I suck at math, so go ahead. That would be $93 if you hit.
And then I'm going to go can we check to see what the odds are on the 49ers defense getting 1.5 plus 1.5 turnovers?
Yeah, maybe. Let me
I've got alternates. Don't worry.
Okay, it seems like you do. Shit. Really threw me for a loop there.
Sorry. I got
No, you're totally fine. Just threw me for a loop. Totals, maybe? Okay, I can't find that.
okay. So let's
Sorry.
what about Nick Bosa 1.5 sacks?
Yeah,
Let's
that would be
see
a
if
good
that's
one.
out there.
It definitely is because I saw it earlier.
And then the only other one I might want to look at is Debo with a touchdown.
Okay, so let's do TD score props first. Debo with the touchdowns, 155. Put $10 in, you get $25.50 back. I could have swore I saw Bosa on there. Game specials. Nick Bosa to record a sack in San Francisco win. Basically the same thing. You'd get $20 back instead of $25.
Let's go Debo with a touchdown.
Okay. So let's go back. And I hit the wrong one. Sorry, I'm still new on this website. I hope you're not getting frustrated with me.
No, you're good.
Debo
Hopefully the
scored one
chat's cool.
touchdown, $25.50 back. So do the math: 93 plus $25.50, whatever the fuck that equals.
What's up?
Okay, go ahead.
Oh, I just wanted to. We were talking about bets, so I wanted to bring up the fact that you talked about. You did a little research in that George Kittle has horrible games when he plays against the Rams.
Against the Rams, I'd bet.
Against the Rams.
I'd bet. Maybe I'd think. Maybe whatever the yards is. I don't know what it is, but Yeah, he sucks against the Rams, guys. Don't fucking take Kittle this week. I benched him on my fantasy team. We're in a super flex league. I do have the top 2 tight ends in the National Football League. I have Kelsey and Kittle. Definitely starting Kelsey over Kittle this week. All right, I guess we'll go to the Seahawks games for my lock of the week because why not? Right, that's our fucking teams.
Did you write down the total of each bet?
I totally didn't. Did you?
No.
We will have to watch it back over.
At least write yours down this time.
Okay. So
we'll do these beforehand, people. So next time we'll have it all locked down and we'll make a better production of it. I promise.
I'll do Geno over 1.5. I'll put $10 on that. Basically the same as yours. Win $18 back, or get $28 back, or no, just 18. Sorry. Secondly, with the Hawks, I think Jackson Smith and Jigba might do work this game. I would definitely do alternate receiving yards. I think he gets 60 plus yards, and I'll put $10 on that. That will get us $32 back. And then defensive props, I'll do. I don't like any of these. Really don't. Player to record an interception. Don't like that either. Sorry. I'll do Kenneth Walker. Kenneth Walker over 58.5. Fucking
I wish you could do
that.
I wish you could do team like turnovers, because
I do too, because that's what I was going for. Seahawks over 1.5. I'll do Kenneth Walker over 58.5 yards. Lock that shit in. I think that's a win. Personally.
Steve-O says 700 plus 750 if Ayuk and Debo each get a TD, which is obviously it's plausible. It's just what I see is it's like Debo and Ayuk are never going
on the same page
in the same game. You know what I mean? Like it seems like
so that's like how TK and Tyler are.
It's like, well, I think it's the scheme. I think it's the scheme. They favor one game and then favor another the other way because everybody's trying to like
exactly. You're trying to shut one of them down.
Yeah, so shut the guy down who was hot, and we used all his good plays, for the next 2 weeks last week, and then we're going to use all the other guys' good plays this week, and then that leaves us time to make another guy. So I just it could be true. It totally could be. I just don't know. And I think, you should look up. Hey, put up that app. Do Debo against the Rams.
We'll do right now.
Because I think Debo has great games against the Rams, and because I know he has great. Well, I've heard he has. I don't remember every single game in his stats, but as I recollect, he's always just running on them in one way or another, where it's after the catch or in the backfield. So I feel he's going to be favored this game because Kyle does these things where Tevin Coleman, all of a sudden, I can't remember, somebody came back and we got somebody back, and all of a sudden Tevin Coleman is starting, and it's like, why is Tevin Coleman starting? And then after the game, he goes, he says, Tevin Coleman, he has great games against this team. And I was like, oh, so that's why. So I feel like everything points to Debo getting the ball this game.
Okay. Here we are. Last game he had against the Rams, 115 yards, 1 touchdown, 6 catches. Game before that, which would be a separate season. I think that would be
that 80 is such a good call there. Look at that, because he got
95, 97, 133, 66, 31, 18. Yeah, no, I like just based off of history, I would totally like Debo.
I might have to drive down to the freaking casino tomorrow and make a parlay on Purdy throwing 2 touchdowns and Debo getting 80 yards and a touchdown.
Yeah, and Debo will get 79 yards, 1 touchdown, and Purdy, and that'll be the only score that Purdy throws. You know, you guys in the chat, do not take gambling lightly. Do not put all your money on this shit. But if you got a couple extra dollars to throw around, fuck it. Right? That's my thoughts with gambling on sporting events.
That's why I'm like, I don't know if it's worth the gas. But
yeah, exactly.
Because it's a good 20 minutes down there. Well, you know what? Maybe I should go check, see if there's another casino. Because I live, there's reses all around me. So I wonder if I could go hit up the Lummi. Lummy's not too far. Well, and then there's also the Skagit. So maybe I'll go check to see how. Maybe I'll check after this. After this show. Never know. Might go watch the Niners game at the casino tomorrow.
Yeah, why not? Oh, well.
So what was your totals? What were you gonna? Because I don't think we got to the rest of yours. What was the totals for your?
Oh, I did Geno over 1.5 touchdowns. I did Kenneth Walker over 58.5 rushing yards, and I did Jackson Smith and Jigba over 60.
Kenneth Walker over how many rushing yards?
58.5.
Ooh.
That sounds great to me.
Yeah, I could see him putting up 60.
I could see him putting up 100.
Just saying. I'm just messing around. Who knows?
Yeah. Obviously, Vegas is smarter than us. But let's see.
So I was trying to, if you do the math, you can figure out what they think the score is going to be. Because you take the over and under, you add 0.5 to round up, right? And that's the total combined score. And then I think it is you round up for the spread, and then you take it off, and then you divide it by half, kind of.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That's kind of how they're. It's how it tells you what the score thing is. So if you got bets and this and that, and you want to try and win the score of the game, you can just take Vegas's odds essentially they tell you the score that they're predicting.
Yeah, do squares.
All right. Anything else you want to go over? Any other teams? Because we talked about our teams a little bit because we know them a little bit more. Is there any other players you think that might have a
Not really.
Game?
I really do like let me go back. Honestly, the bets I like, if you're gonna wager your money on one game and bet against the spread, do the money line. I like the Texans to beat the Colts.
Okay.
I really like the Giants to cover 4.5 against the Cardinals. I think that's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, that is probably a really good.
Yourself?
I don't know.
Let's fucking see tomorrow, dude. Tomorrow's week 2. I'm stoked, just as I assume you are. Our game's at 10 a.m. I'm not going to be at the game this week. Obviously, it's in Detroit, so I might hop in afterwards and kind of share my thoughts after we lose to the Lions.
Yeah, things might happen. But yeah, I want to thank everybody who tuned in tonight. We really appreciate you. Chat was great. Appreciate all of you. And with that, we are out. Enjoy your Sunday of football.
Go Hawks.